Hello and welcome, my bald and bearded friends. Today the review of a leathery, fruity, animalic fragrance. Of course, Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. This one launched in 2007. Probably one of my favorite Tom Fords after Tobacco Vanille and I think only after Tobacco Vanille. Presentation is real nice. You got, of course, the golden plaque on the front with the name and concentration. You can lift it up, whoop, and then you got the iconic bottle of the signature series. This, of course, is the 30ml bottle. So let's spray something on. I have not yet any perfume on me, so. Alright, can smell the leather right away. It has a real nice bit sweet opening with some spices. It opens with raspberry, saffron and thyme. So a real nice bit sweet, bit spicy opening, but you can smell the leather through and through all of this fragrance. So it's a real nice leathery fragrance for the, the leathery fragrance guys. Some coffee, of course. In the middle of the fragrance you got some olibanum and jasmine. A real nice bit more lightness in the fragrance. And as I said before, in the base you of course got leather, and I can smell the leather through and through this fragrance. So right at the moment you spray it on, you get some leather, and right when it dies down the fragrance, after all those hours, you still got leather. So if you don't like leather, don't buy Tuscan Leather. You got leather again, suede, woody notes and amber. To my nose, the woody notes, of course, is more supporting. You get some amber at the base, but of course, named Tuscan Leather, this fragrance is all about the leather and the spicy notes, and the sweetness in it from the raspberry to make it a bit more wearable, if you will. If you've tried ombre leather before, that's a little bit more harsh. This is the little bit more sweet, more suave, more easy to wear leather fragrance. Longevity of this one is pretty great. You can get many hours out of this one. It's a bit hard for me to say how many hours. I personally get around, I believe, 9 hours. I read someone online only got a few hours out of it. Just like every other fragrance, no one is really certain how many hours you can get out of it. But if you do, 3-4 sprays, I believe you can get a full day of work. Silage is also quite strong. It's a real nice scent. It's a real interesting scent, as in that it's not that common around people. So they are quite intrigued by this scent because of, again, the combination of the sweetness from the raspberry and of course the leather, which is not a very common perfume note in the in the most popular fragrances, thinking about Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, all those kind of fragrances. This one most certainly is a male kind of fragrance. I cannot think of many females who can pull this one off, but because of the lack of sweetness, or the little bit of sweetness only from the raspberry, it is, however, quite pricey, as all Tom Fords, of course, and especially in the signature series. You're talking about 120 euros, 140 euros per 30ml bottle, so it's quite expensive. I do, however, really like it. It is something special. It is something different than all those other fragrances. But it's is borderlining niche, I would say. Of course, you can debate about what niche smells like or what niche is in the fragrance world, but this kind of scent, in my opinion, borderlines niche in the sense that it's quite far away of the normal perfumery. You know, and at this moment, it's most likely is the blue kind of scents again, and this one is most certainly not blue. So, if you like the Tom Ford fragrances, I have some Tom Ford videos right here on screen, or this side, I don't know yet. So if you want to see more videos about it, click the link and I see you there. Have a nice day. Have a Tuscan Leather day. Ciao.